Hello there, Internet. MegaMogwai here, and I got a React Andy video for you guys today. Crimson Blaze, the official trailer is out, and we're gonna watch it blind. Well, get into it blind. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't seen this video. I'm gonna live react to it on camera, and we already see Mega Charizard Y. I knew this. Like, in case you guys don't know, there was a Twitter post yesterday where they had like this water animation and this fire animation, but there was this peculiar one that was telling, like the grass one, which had like flowers. So it was very obvious that we were getting the Kanto Megas for Christmas, and that is incredible. I cannot wait to see what they do. I just want to make sure I'm recording. I only got one take on this. Everything seems good. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. Mega Venusaur, Mega Charizard, Mega Blastoise, Mega Venusaur. Are you guys ready for 47 Mega Venusaur decks? You're not. It's happening anyways. Here we go. Let me actually put it all here. I got the, yep. I got the setup and everything ready. Let's do this. So we're gonna watch this first without pausing, and then we'll go back and talk about the card specifically and stuff. But first, let's see. Let's just give it a full view first. I got my space bar here like a pro. Here we go. Okay. Shocking! Okay, new starters, all right. Squirtle's thick, 70 HP. Reuniclus, the garbage Pokemon. Clement, Heliolisk. Okay, we got some new supporters there. The Megas! Show me the Megas! Mega 240 HP! He's so fat! 230! Oh, that's literally sick! And Mega Charizard Y, let him 250 damage! What? Oh my god! It's all in one pack? Are you, wait, what? Okay, now we actually look at what they do. 200, okay, they did my boy right. Still the thickest Pokemon in the game, as it should be. Look how beautiful he is. Mega Venusaur, oh my god. Oh meu Deus. Okay, now we pause for the cards. Okay, so we see Bulbasaur is just the standard 60-20. We have a faster version of Bulbasaur now, which I think does replace the other one, like putting 2 energy on it to deal 40. You kind of want to evolve into it quickly, so I think, I mean, the other one, doesn't the other one have 70 HP? I'm tripping here. I think the other one's still better because it has 70 HP. Squirtle is like the old Bulbasaur, 70 HP. Yeah, I still think you play the old Bulbasaur, actually. And then the new Charmander is honestly just the worst version of the other ones. Having to put a second energy onto it to deal 40 damage. You'd rather just play the 21 or the Ember version, to be honest, because it can one-shot Chingling. So nothing too new to see here from that. We got the Colossus. That means we're getting Reuniclus. What is that Pikachu doing in the background? What? And we got a Trubbish. I don't know why they show us a Trubbish, man. Like I mean, I like the art a lot. Like, I kind of wish I had a Trubbish in my office. It would actually help out tremendously. But still, really, like, we're getting a Trubbish reveal. Like, we could have seen something else, you know. Clement, but okay. I was like, they're not gonna show us what it does. Okay, we got Serena. Put a random Mega Evolution Pokemon EX from your deck into your hand. Oh wow. Oh wow. This is actually a really big deal. This is a very big deal. Like, you could say, well, May can do something like that. Yeah, but May requires you to have Pokemon in hand prior. With this card, you can just play Pokeball because finding the basic is easy. This just makes Rare Candy stronger, but it's limited to Mega Evolutions, which actually, like, it narrows it down significantly. But this is a very, very important card for Mega decks, without a doubt. Just because of how well it plays off with Pokeball, right? Like, you can Pokeball and Serena on the same turn. That's really good. Clement, put 2 random cards from him on Magnet. Oh my god, this thing fishes Magneton. This card fishes Magneton. Magnezone is so back. I mean, it was already back, but it's even better. Are you kidding me? Heliolisk and Clement's backpack, which is this... No. Where's... Okay, it must be an item. Or maybe it's a tool. So it's getting you Magneton and a tool. This I can already tell you this is busted. I don't even know what the backpack does, but it's busted. Like the fact that it finds Magneton, which is the key evolution, because the earlier you find Magneton, the faster you can start charging energy with it. This is tremendous for Magnezone. Like the backpack can literally do nothing, and it's still gonna be insane. The fact that if it draws you 2 cards in the process, that is wild. Clement is absolutely, well, Magnezone is so back, more back than it's ever been, if that makes any sense in the English language. And then we got the Quick Grow Extract. You guys, my camera's in the way there, but I can read it for you. Choose one of your grass-type Pokemon in play. Put a random grass Pokemon from your deck that evolves from that Pokemon onto that Pokemon to evolve it. You can't use this card during your first turn or on a Pokemon that was put into play this... Are you kidding me? Are you... Venusaur! Oh my god! What? How do you even blend this with Rare Candy? Oh my god, that's so good! It's an item! You can copycat it to... Whoa my god. Okay, Venusaur's gonna love that. That is crazy. And we got a Ditto. Choose one of your bench Pokemon attacks. Accept any Pokemon EX. Okay, interesting. And use it as this attack. If this Pokemon doesn't have the necessary energy to use that attack, this attack does nothing. Okay, so it's still trash. No, wait, it copies a friend. Wait. Interesting. No. Dial that back. What can this be useful for? Oh, this has a lot of potential. This has a lot of potential, actually. Because you can use a very good attack and just have a Pokemon that you don't mind taking the hit for. Like, it's basically a suicide lead that gets to use, but you still have to place an energy onto it. This is a hard card to evaluate because you have to place an energy onto it. So why would you play this? Why would you not have the other one? Because you don't want the other one taking damage. Or because you want to have extra, like a third copy of that Pokemon, and it's an attack that you want to be using early on, and you want to be using it multiple times. Maybe with like a Hitmonlee? But is that worth it? It's interesting. I can think of like a Manaphy, like playing 2 Manaphy's in this. Because it can copy a baby, right? Because it just, it still needs 1 energy to do it. So it can copy like a baby attack without you putting an energy onto it. I'm kind of on, like, I'm not sure what you can do with this. I'd have to like sit down and actually think about it. Am I missing something here? If you guys have any idea as to what like Ditto could actually do, right now I'm not seeing it, but I think I'm probably missing some kind of cool combo with it. We got Sunflora, stage 1 evolution, 100 HP, 1 energy attack. A Quick Grow Extract is in your discard pile, which is the one that we saw before, right? This attack does 30 more damage. 60 damage for 1 energy is very impressive. Even if it's a stage 1 evolution, that's really, really solid. But it's still a stage 1 evolution. But I mean, you can evolve into it very easily with that item. What am I missing from that prior card? Did I miss anything? Like it... The thing is, you have to play Ivysaur, right? If you play like a stage 2 evolution with it. Choose one of your grass-type Pokemon play. Put a random Pokemon from a deck that evolves from that Pokemon. Yeah. So Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, or Ivysaur, Venusaur is still really good in stage 2 decks. Like, how is it not? Because it fishes from your deck. And that's the key thing. But it definitely works out with Sunflora, obviously. And then we have Spritzy, which Aromatisse, right, was the Pokemon this evolves into. Heal 20 damage from one of your Pokemon. Oh, okay. I mean, that doesn't really tell us much. Now, yeah. Oh man, look at that aerial top angle view. 240 HP, the thickness, critical bloom. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned and asleep, so he doesn't heal. So he's not like the EX, he doesn't heal. He poisoned and sleeps the Pokemon. You can put a heavy helmet on him though, and he's thick as hell. Okay. This is not. I don't know why I was convinced that it was gonna be a variation of the EX card, and it was gonna be like a self-healing Pokemon as well. But this one is actually inflicting status, poison and sleep. I mean, that's nasty. Like if you connect, like this thing can tank a hit. Like there's nothing besides the new Charizard that one-shots it. And then if it hits back, there's a 50% chance that if it's a Mega, Megas are terrified of walking into Venusaur. Like having a Mega attack a Venusaur is so dangerous because you can just retaliate, and with the poison, keep in mind the poison is basically 140 damage. You 2-hit KO it pretty much no matter what. People could start running Pokemon Center Lady again to counter this, because this is a terrifying Pokemon to come into and hit, and it's so big. It's so big with 240. The critical bloom, you know, it's a 4 energy attack, and it lacks the 3 energy attack that Venusaur EX has, which I think is a pretty important aspect of it. So it's definitely slow. But Grass does have ways to ramp onto this, and I think just pairing this with Leafeon makes sense again. You pair this with Leafeon, you run Heavy Helmet. You can maybe fit in like an Indeedee in there, probably. The deck slots are tight, though, because you probably want the new... It's interesting, because you want the new Grass type. But the Grass type item doesn't work with Eevee, right? Yeah, I'm not sure how you build this. I have to sit down and actually think about how you build a Mega Venusaur deck. Because, you know, it is a 4 energy attack. Like, you need to have something... Like, you need to have a series of Pokemons that can stall enough for you to bring this in. Because once this comes in, it hits enough for 140 to one-shot most things that aren't, like, Megas. I mean, that's the thing, though. It doesn't actually one-shot them, because if you attack something, you're dealing 130 damage initially for 4 energy. If they stay in, you deal 140. But they could be forced to stay in. Pokemon Center Lady hard counters him, though. That's important to note. It's still Mega Venusaur, so I'm still leading off the uploads with it. Like, don't you... Like, there's no way I don't do that, but... Not what I was expecting. Very, very dangerous, though. Very dangerous in the end game. The question is, how do you get there, right? Because it is slow. And Leafeon is a stage 1 evolution. So mixing a stage 1 with a stage 2, you know, that takes up a lot of deck space is the issue. But oh man, like the fact that it's just better than... It's much better than combining Leafeon with Venusaur EX, because if they take down Leafeon and they get 2 points, you don't care because you bring in the Mega after and they still have to like... Makes you vulnerable to early Sabrina, of course. But there are ways around that. Very interesting. Very scary. Okay. What about Blastoise? God, Blastoise looks so sick, dude. Triple Bombardment. 3 energy, 130 damage. If this Pokemon has at least... Okay, so they are going with the same thing. Why did they do the same with Venusaur? If it has at least 3 water energy attached, this attack also does 50 damage to 2! To 2 of your opponent's... Oh my god! That's... Okay, that's fitting for like the 3 cannons. That's a lot, but 6 energy is a lot, man. 6 energy is a lot, bro. It's so much. Jellicent, ladies and gentlemen. Jellicent Mega Blastoise. That's it. That's how you do it. Jellicent Mega Blastoise. And you can play Misty if you want, honestly. Like, you probably, you know, if there's like a slot for it, you probably go for it, to be honest. But I hate what that card has done to the Water Archetype. 6 is really so much. It's so much, though. It's so much energy. It's so much energy, man. You try to play this with Mantike, Jellicent, and Mega Blastoise. But that also is taking up a lot of deck space. So I'd have to see how that works out in the end. But man, if you enable this though, it is crazy. Because the moment this comes in, you pretty much win the game at that point. Because if you send this in and you get an attack, like boom, you murder the bench. You absolutely destroy the bench. Like no matter what. And you're dealing 130 damage as well to the front. My God. And to be honest, the attack on its own, like it's 130. I mean, to be honest, Mega Altaria hits for 130 for 2 energy, so you know it is behind in that sense. But because it requires, yeah, no, it doesn't matter because it's water, so you can Mantike it anyways. It's hard to get to that number though, and I think Jellicent is the most realistic way of doing so, on a consistent basis. I love the theme of the attack though. Like it's just so fitting for the Pokemon. My God, it just goes crazy on the bench if it's online though. But it is gonna be hard to get there. It's thick though, and the big one. Wait! It does damage to itself. Oh my God! Why do you do it like that? Okay. Crimson Dive, 4 energy, 250 damage. This Pokemon also does 50 you don't even lose energy. And yeah, you deal 50 damage to yourself, but you still have 170 HP after. Nah, this is the best one. I gotta say, like, this is the best one. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, you bring this in, and everything dies. Not even Venusaur with a heavy helmet. Like, literally everything in the game dies. Nothing survives unless it's something with like a random coin flip effect that denies damage. Like nothing can tank this. Absolutely no one can survive. One shots all the megas, classic Charizard, and it doesn't lose energy. So it's just the health, but you play this, you run Lily, and you still, man, after a hit, you still have 170 HP. Like that's still like that's a Crobat EX. That's crazy. Definitely the better one. I think we're gonna have a Charizard meta. I think this is the biggest punish for Mega Evolutions in general, because just the fact that, you know, if you're building up a Charizard, your opponents cannot bring in their Mega ever to the front line, because then this comes in and it kills them. Like, this Pokemon rules over all the Mega Evolutions. Like, the way around this thing is to actually have a deck with like Pokemon that only give away 1 point, and you have it wear itself down. Because even as it goes down to 170, what can reliably kill it at that range? Like, not even Mega Blaziken does it with a red. Nothing like that does it. I mean, you can hit it really hard, but then they Lily, and Lily alone just enables you to attack again. Best one. I'm not surprised. It's Charizard. They have a hard on for Charizard. I mean, it's a fan favorite, right? Holy crap. Oh my goodness, this thing is just wild. This card is bananas. The ultimate attack, Charizard wins again. I mean, I knew they would do something like this, and I knew Blastoise was going to be about having extra energy. Venusaur is the one that surprised me the most, because I expected it to heal itself, but instead they went for the full-on status. And Mega Venusaur is known for its ridiculous bulk and resilience, right? So I was convinced they were going to do something about that. I mean, it has the highest HP stat, don't get me wrong, and it has a very menacing attack that can trap something. But I don't like the fact that in some key scenarios, you're just going to rely on a coin flip for them to like die or not. Because you can't will Mega Venusaur. I mean, otherwise maybe it would be broken. But then again, this thing just comes in and kills them, right? So I still think Mega Venusaur is really strong. I think Blastoise has some issues. I think Blastoise like requiring. I think 6 energy is just crazy. No matter how you analyze it, like it's just crazy to expect that amount of energy buildup on one Pokemon. I just see that. I just seen that be really slow. You know, and the payoff is strong, but it also requires you a lot of times to get like back-to-back attacks going through. So Mega Blastoise just feels like the slowest one. And even if you put a giant cape on it, or you put a heavy helmet on it, like you would have to play blue. Is blue coming back? Because heavy helmet blue saves Mega Blastoise and Mega Venusaur. No, it actually doesn't say Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur with a heavy helmet, HP goes up to... Yeah, no. Mega Venusaur dies no matter what. But Mega Blastoise with heavy helmet and blue survives a Crimson Dive. He's the only one who can. Literally the only one who can. So it's got that going on for it, but are you really making space for a heavy helmet and the blue when you want to pair it with a bunch of other stuff? Like it's just hard to see, right? So my initial impressions is Charizard. Mega Charizard Y is number 1 easily. I actually think Mega Venusaur is number 2. Because I think there's a lot of... It is very threatening. I don't like the coin flip aspect of it. I don't like the fact that it's just like, I'm going to put something to sleep, but what if it wakes up? You know, if it wakes up, it's a mediocre attack. It has tremendous bulk, though. But if you queue into Charizard, you're getting smoked. Like, no matter what. Like you, and I feel like it may be rough to play Mega Venusaur on the first day, because I feel like everybody who can is going to try to play Mega Charizard Y. And they're just gonna want to KO you every time. Unless I'm missing something. I could be missing something. Maybe there are other ways other Pokemon can survive this attack that doesn't rely on coin flips. But this is definitely the king of the set here. And we're getting the 3 of them. The 3 Megas, and we should be getting some other new EX Pokemon as well. Maybe Reuniclus EX? From what they've been hinting? Hopefully not the Grabish or the garbage Pokemon or whatever his name is. But hopefully that's not the X. I don't think anybody's asking for that. But all in all, really, really compelling stuff. Date. What's the date? As we all knew, Wednesday, December 17th. I'll be there. Oh yeah, my once-in-a-month stream. And we're gonna be covering the new set, and I'll see. Like I'll do either Mega Venusaur or Mega Charizard Y first, because I feel like everybody's gonna play Mega Charizard Y, so I feel like I should upload that quickly, and then move on to other stuff. But I mean, you can see, man, like Mega Blastoise and Mega Venusaur, like in the back, like they're like sidekicks, and 60% of the pack is just covered by Charizard. Favoritism much? Even the name. I've been yapping for like over 20 minutes. Oh my god, I thought, yeah, I probably got in circles here. So yeah, TLDR. I think Blastoise is hard to envision because the 6 energy requirement is really, really fucking high. Mega Venusaur is not what I expected, and to be honest, as a Mega Venusaur fan, I am a little bit disappointed. It's not, I'm not in despair or anything. Like I still think it's a powerful Mega, but I was kind of hoping for an unkillable Mega approach. I was really, really certain that was going to be the thing, and you know, putting stuff to sleep and stuff, like relying on coin flips. You know me, I'm not the biggest coin flip fan, but I love Venusaur, so I will still play it anyways. And Mega Charizard, I think, is going to take over the meta. I think this Pokemon, there's no way this Pokemon doesn't become at least relevant. I don't know how it matches up against Suicune Greninja, for example. I do think it may struggle there a little bit. Even though, honestly, like, how do they kill it fast, right? Like, it's still bulky. You put a giant cape on it. You bring Lily and healing. And then you just come in, you click the attack once, you click the attack again, and you win. Because they still run, like, so many EXs, right? Like, they have all the Suicunes and stuff, so... Like, it's very easy. With 2 very powerful attacks, it's very easy to run through Suicune Greninja. So I think we may be. It's gonna be a Mega Charizard Y meta. The more I think about it, what do you think? Do you agree with my takes? Do you think I'm underrating any of them? How do you feel about Mega Venusaur? I'm curious. And yeah, really excited. Love that we're getting the Kanto starters. It's so hype. It makes sense that we're getting them for Christmas. Come on, that's not a coincidence. They know what they're doing. And I can't wait. We got 6 days to go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And now we just wait. I'll see you then.